Kyron have the same strength, right?
Nope,
The same strength bonus. I am only 1 strength below you.
Yeah, okay.
Right? So.
But he's not angry yet.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
the thing is that means I'm probably the only person in Gaston Hall that has like an even chance of going with Kyron in an arm wrestle.
It would probably like cause like a meltdown. Like the pressure would like turn the table into diamond or something.
All right, let's do it. Free diamonds. Oh wow.
Oh boy.
I rolled 1.
Well.
Let's see if I can beat that. Yes.
Yeah, you rolled a 10, 9, 11.
I want to see if I can beat Marcus.
Easily.
Oh god. Like, this is so weird. Karen is the best at chess. Asurius is a god at arm wrestling. Is like.
Well, it couldn't beat Chloe.
No, but he could beat Chloe. It's true.
Again, with these things, I don't think you really roll for them because they don't really have an element of luck to them.
No.
22. Yeah. I beat Kyron.
Now he's angry.
Yeah, so, Marcus, do you beat that strength score?
Dragon.
Yeah, I did. I rolled a 26.
So look at his strength score now, 39.
I can see it like Televanus roaring out enraged.
Oh my god, I beat Calamandus!
It's like, I'm going
really
to...
a strength 20. I'm not even using my mutagen.
Oh, the better for that gauging is using carrying capacity.
Why is
there another
Marcus
on this map?
Yeah.
So,
there must be since you're number 1.
Oh, yeah.
So can we try charisma checks now, like giving speeches?
No.
I don't think I'm.
I guess if we have the time, Zacharias will we can do it downtime, I suppose. But Zacharias will also pay a visit to Mott.
Whoa!
Look at all the 22.
Mott will actually be working rather hard currently, simply talking to a few people as Zacharias enters the shop.
Mm-hmm.
Will Cash get free drinks with a charisma 22?
Sure.
Cash would probably get free drinks anyways.
If she knows Kyron, she can grab whatever drink she wants. I mean, what's gonna happen? They're gonna tell on her.
No, she wants to get drinks from other guys. Make them
Oh.
make them bow to her.
She can go around, but most of these guys are pretty like
Marcus can make them bow to you.
full of themselves because they're wealthy and successful. They can have the woman they want. They
But
feel.
with a freaking charisma 22, and she is not bad looking,
Sure, she can get some followers.
Though admittedly, if the disguise wasn't up, they might not even be looking towards you in that way.
They would probably be a little scared.
I'm sure. I'm sure Cash is wearing something similar to what like the Baroness was wearing, so it's probably drawing a few looks.
Yeah, she does have a lot of dresses.
But yeah, Mott is busy. You said.
Yes, he's talking to some people.
How was family? Jake.
Oh, it's rather sort of heated currently.
What? Why?
I think he's talking to me.
Yeah.
Oh, but how was the Stromo family?
Oh, bloody.
Dramatic as always.
Yeah, everyone is like blur.
Yeah,
I had those shoes
it's like
that clanked loudly
I
on
walk through the door into the inner sanctum, and it's like all these people just like leaning back in various forms of like Transylvanian finery, and I walk in, and everyone just goes, hey, how's it going, Marcus?
Do you remember old country?
Long time no see, cousin.
You need to try.
Bowling.
You need to try this blood.
Bleh.
Hey.
And Marcus is like, I am home now.
No. Let's be serious for a second.
That's right.
No. Mott is actually rather moving around. So he sort of, Zacharias walks in. He seems to not really sort of says, you hurt. I had not sent a word for you yet.
I have not. I am here on other business. Thought I should check in.
Very well then. A few prominent members of our organization have been apparently assassinated.
What?
Yes, killed with what seems to be long, thin claws.
Kyron!
Wolverine!
Wolverine!
How long ago?
This morning. We're still unsure if it was internal squabbles, but at the moment it seems to be larger than that. They seem unmotivated, simply striking at whoever really.
Understood. Can you take me to the place of the murder?
Yes. I'll take you to what seems to be, well, private homes, mostly.
Mm-hmm.
Inside, there seemed to be sort of, a general tone of not a whole lot of struggle. It seems that whoever were attacked didn't expect it. A few seemed to have unleashed a spell or two before they were simply, stabbed to death by what indeed seems to be very long claws. And sort of very, very, very thin pines almost.
Would Zacharias know of any creature that can make these wounds?
You can certainly try to do I guess that would be planes.
Sure.
Devil of sorts, perhaps.
That's what I'm thinking.
Oh yeah, this looks like it would be the work of barbed devils. They are well known for impaling their opponents, and they're really being little bastards about it.
Yes. Hamachulas, as they're called.
Why are there devils after your organization?
Thorn.
Thorn.
They
Really?
work well in groups and have strong telepathic networks with each other.
Zacharias tells Mott this. And he advises Mott to, for the time being, retreat with the most important members to the island.
What sort of pale like this is very well. Did not expect something like this.
No, we are moving against some of the most powerful movers and the shakers in the Talingard. These devils are his work. Do not fear, though. We will destroy them, points at the devil scars, and him. We just need some time preparing.
Just read here. It says, so the prominent members leaving the weaker or lower ranked ones to die.
Zachariah seems to consider start evacuating with key personnel first. The most powerful and prominent members get safety first, the weakest last.
Well, that's very well. I cannot imagine we're the only ones being targeted, though.
Oh shit.
I will inform the rest of my associates. We'll see.
God damn it.
Be on your guard, Mott. These creatures can teleport at will.
I shall begin immediately then. It seems there are no question about this, that they were coming from outside.
Indeed.
I would have contacted you, but we wanted to make sure we were not wasting your time.
I appreciate your concern. Now, get a move on. Make it happen.
Don't grab your things and move.
Zacharias will stalk as quickly as he can without flying towards the Dragon's Claw.
Everyone's having a good time.
Yep, and when Zacharias enters, it just goes down. As he just
Better
sucks
go.
the life out of everything, because that's what he does.
Could you, for example, go tell Cash about this?
Zacharias will motion to all of the group as he sees them as he moves in to join him and
Do you recognize everyone
You
with the
know-
disguises?
Yeah, I mean, please. You're talking to Zacharias here.
Damn it, my take 10 was 44. Fine, you win. You see me by 1.
You win this time.
What
Yes,
is Marcus's disguise?
Your disguise is Farmer Grump.
Hey! Oh.
Yeah, no, it's like a freaking clown disguise.
It's like Marcus, but with the horns gone
Yeah.
on the helmet, yeah.
Zacharias will call Asurius or sign Asurius, Marcus, and Chiron. Chiron shouldn't be hard to find.
No, probably
Just
not.
look for the pile of women.
Yeah.
Sitting on a throne
He's some.
Just like
Gold.
dig him out.
tied by like a waterfall.
Yeah, and dusky maidens
Servants
fanning his
everywhere.
corpulence.
I ought to go though.
Fabulous
So
inside like
I'm-
a tuxedo right now.
Sure, Jake. Well,
Dip
we
out
won't
now.
continue much longer. You should be able to just see like the last 15 minutes or whatever.
Yeah, and he will signal to Cash, in her party room or wherever she is.
Look for the pile of men.
Okay, his two corners.
He's under it.
Yeah, he will go to the pile of men and look down at it and say, "It's Cash."
Oh, Cash will look back. Yes.
There's some rather interesting news that I think you would like to hear. He sort of turns around.
Cash looks at the group she's with. Excuse me, and she'll walk away.
We'll go to, I don't know, the owner's lounge or something.
Party!
There's one.
Otherwise, we'll, gather everyone, and then he says, "I just spoke to my, one of my associates within the Senate. Apparently, some prominent members of my organization has been targeted, killed, assassinated. The marks, they seem to come from barbed devils. Expert assassins can teleport, perhaps even much more than that. They delight in destroying and ripping people apart. Pain is a currency they relish. I have a feeling my organization is not the only one targeted. You should probably have an inventory of your people. I think Thorn is sending these out to try to hurt us."
Well, my top two commanders are currently on the Isle, but the rest of the hierarchy I need to do some messaging with.
Cash looks to the others. Well, I guess I have to go to the... I forgot what it's called.
You've got the headquarters.
Brothel.
Brothel, yes. Cash will look at the group. I will, in this case, need escorting.
So guys nods, yes. If it is true that a group of these creatures are prowling about, staying together is more important now than ever. He thinks, how big are usually these hunting parties, Malachi?
Oh, I mean, that really depends on who has gathered them and what they're for. They could be anything from a lone, pair, team, all the way up to like 11, 12 pieces.
Oof.
But more commonly perhaps like 5.
Well, he will inform that we're probably looking at a group from between 5 and 12 of these creatures.
Yay. Well, Cash will look at the others. Can we go to my brothel and check up on the members?
To the brothel. Where is the brothel?
I actually don't remember. I think it's on... I don't remember if
Here in the rec quarter somewhere.
I
Okay.
misplaced my brothel.
It's been so long since I've been there. Well, to the brothel.
To the brothel.
As you get there, it's very dark and very empty. Very unusual for the place.
Uh-oh.
Okay, Cash looks at group. This is weird.
It seems to be abandoned, although there is blood splatter around.
A brothel?
Yes.
Fresh?
No.
Okay, let's check it out. Is anyone in there?
There are no corpses, no.
And
No one alive either.
oh, this pisses me off.
So guys will start going through the crime scene, so to speak, see if we can see any signs that would point him towards barb devils. Like gashes and like maybe it's like a barb stuck in a ceiling or something.
Or, like Asmodeus' symbol carved into the wall.
Yeah, I don't know. It's like the smell of sulfur and brimstone.
I think he can immediately sort of find. No. It seems to have been picked clean before it was left.
Mm-hmm.
God damn it.
He turns over to Cash. Do you have any other places in Gaston Hall for your organization? Or was this it?
This was it. I had hoped, since they know how to stay in the shadows, that they would have been spared. But I guess not.
You'll hear a voice from behind you in the door.
Turn around, who is it?
It seems to be one of Cash's Shadow Web members.
Is it
Pandora.
Is it Pandora? No. Why is it not Pandora?
This is not Pandora.
Where is Pandora?
Is that what she says?
No.
Where's
Uh,
Pandora?
Sort of looks at her. She has bandaged her arm.
Cash will look at her. What happened?
Says, I'm not sure. I wasn't there. We came back and everyone inside was dead. Cut, stabbed, clawed, ripped. Says we cleaned it up and have gone underground since.
Where is everyone? How many survived?
Says, we are about 50 or so.
Cash looks relieved, and you could tell that she's happy. She nods.
We have buried the bodies and made sure that no valuables were gone. It seemed that no one had stolen anything.
No.
We have made sure that this was not the work of the criminals or the vampires.
No, I already made a deal with Nostromo. He was not gonna hurt any of you. Cash looks at whoever it is. And
What do you know the name of?
it's probably, we'll say it's Pleo. Oh, Pleo. I love you so much. She will look at the group. Looks like I'll bring my people to the Isle too. I even have Pleo's token here, but it hasn't the name. Casper, look, I would like all of you move to the Isle with me.
How
For
do you
safety.
propose we do that?
That is a good question.
If we had the ability to do so, we would have.
Not be simply teleported.
Cash looks at Azorius. I believe we have a ship.
We do have a ship. I don't know where it is right now. We have a ship.
We have a ship. I have Trick and Consult.
It's going to take a very long time for them to get there. And then rocks.
At least they'll be safe. I don't want my...
The ship you have currently, I believe that is by the... It might actually still be by Davarin.
Well, we told our people to take it when they left.
Yeah. So I guess it's like near Matherin.
It's at sea right now.
It'll take a few weeks.
I mean, they can like hide underground, and when it eventually arrives, they basically board and then leave again.
Mm.
Just live on the ship.
No, not live on the ship. Come back to the Isle.
Which would take
They would smash it upon the reefs.
The point is they can get close to the Isle at least.
Yeah, they can.
And we can remove the reefs, remember?
They can get close to the Isle, we can work it then, because even if they're just close at that point, we can carry them on.
Oh, Cash will give the order that a boat will come here, pick them up, and bring them to the Isle. Until
I have
then...
to get Trick to do a sending spell to get that.
yeah, I can't scry on him.
Yeah, the point is
Other than that, we have 2 people with teleport. We have Azorius who can kind of teleport.
Well, we're talking 50 people.
We're talking 50 people
Yeah,
here.
that's the
50 people-
days worth of teleport.
That is days worth there. We're not doing anything but teleporting.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, I've still got to look at my organization.
Well, your people, they're...
They can. I'm sure
The
we
Isle?
can get a ship in Gastonhall, right?
Well, we have a ship.
Ships are expensive.
How expensive is a ship?
Wait, are you saying that the Shadow Web couldn't get a ship? Are you saying that the Whispering Lords would stand hand crestfallen in front of a harbor master? Please.
You could try stealing a ship, sure.
Marcus walks up and said, "We want a ship." And he will be like, "I will give you a ship. Thank you."
Do you have any warships available?
Marcus does like this Jedi hand wave. We do not need to pay for the ship. You
Exactly.
do not need to pay for the ship.
Actually, that's true. We
Yeah.
The ship has already been paid for in advance.
Remember, Marcus can dominate at will, and he's good at it.
You know?
And again, people don't really just make ship deals sort of on hand. It's kind of more like buying a house.
Yeah.
There's a lot of things involved.
Well, we've done that a couple of times
Ten-
now.
Fine, we walk up to some random merchant.
10,000 gold
I am
ships.
commandeering your ship. You're giving it to me, correct?
You can, of course, just pirate one if you want.
Yeah.
But the point is, by doing the domination, like, give me your ship, please. Okay.
Yeah. And then he'll be afterwards like, what the fuck? Someone stole my goddamn ship and they dominated me.
Well, he wouldn't know he was dominated.
He would.
Well, then we'll bring him to the Strom and say, a gift for you.
Now go to the cemetery and lead him from the door and just shout, I am a sacrifice.
Yeah.
Oh.
I am so happy that 50 of our people survived.
So, yeah.
How many died?
I want to go have a look
About the
around
same
as well.
number.
Hmm?
About the same number.
Oh, God.
You lost 50% of your team.
I did. Need for new recruiting.
So yeah, I'm going to want to take us to this side of the district. This side of town, I mean. Going on a road trip to this way.
Is that where your people...
There should be a part of my organisation, one section of it there. In the disguise as basically like dock workers. If they are still there or not, we don't know.
Well, if they're disguised as dock workers, there's probably a dock, and then that means there is a ship. And we can find a sail that...
We'll see when we get there, won't we?
Mm-hmm.
Away!
Well, let's go and find out. But Cash will tell them to hide and stand by. She'll get a boat.
Sure.
I will drag Marcus. Jonas is bouncing between Jonas enters the Duke's home.
I'm gonna go and have a party here while you sort this out.
So I go to the warehouse, which my people, part of my organization's been hiding in.
As you get there, you see that there's a very few people. You see a few workers just doing their job.
Azurius will go ahead and walk up to a member of his organization.
Well, one he thinks it might be, yeah. Just looks at him and says, excuse me.
Excuse me, sir. May I see your boss, please?
So he's not here right now.
Do you have the name of your boss?
It's, not that I remember straight away, no. Excuse me, sir, but I have a lot of work to do. Could this be another day, perhaps?
The Phoenix will rise when it wants to.
Sort of look at him and says, very well, sir. Well, let's commence this conversation a bit indoors, shall we? The sun is very bright.
It is.
Walks inside the warehouse. There's a few others here, lightly armed, it seems. He just look and he nods to them, brings you inside. My lords, I assume.
As Azurius is disguised, he just froze off.
My lord.
Report, how have things been?
Quiet. The people were sent as you requested. We have begun the operation. It seems to be going well at the moment. Not much attention is really being paid to us. We have stayed here to keep this location safe. The others are at various positions. We do not exactly know where.
Do you have any information on the other positions, or is that it?
The plan went ahead as you commanded. We have not heard much from them, however, that is a good thing, as we would surely hear if something was discovered.
Very well.
For now, it seems the infiltration is going smoothly. The integration will, however, take some time.
Of course. The acolytes will take quite some time in integrating themselves there. For the Knights of the Flame, I do give a warning that it's possible that someone may be after anyone related to us. I mean, you should be on guard and have multiple escape routes ready.
Very well, my lord. We have attempted as best as possible to simply lay low for the past almost a year. We are well vested into the community. I do not think anyone would recognize us for what we truly are.
Likely not, but you can never be too safe when it comes to the foes we're dealing with.
As you say.
Who's the highest ranking one around?
I am, my lord. However, that does not say much. I have no official rank higher than the others.
I see. Delegation of power will be required once the numbers grow again.
Yes,
Understand?
yes, my lord. The two sergeants have moved to the island, as it was. The rest have moved to the infiltration. We are simply left here to keep this place safe, keep the work going, and keep our cover up. Back up, as it is.
Very well. The Sentinel will be likely joining you again soon.
Very well, my lord.
Very well. Keep up your works here. If anything is found, do your best relaying with the void sent to get messages transmitted to me.
As you say, then, my lord.
For the family.
Bows deeply.
Izos quickly reassembles his disguise. We'll be taking our leave. We don't want to draw attention artificially.
As you say, my lord. Thank you, my lord.
Well, on the bright side, there is no deaths on this side. However, the side doing the infiltration work on the Mithrin Church, I don't know.
I don't think that the devils would strike at the heart of the Mithrin Church. They are cowardly, generally. Perhaps they have not yet reached your organization as serious.
With its connections to the Mithrins right now, it'd make it quite a difficult target.
Yes.
Also, it's been very, very hidden.
Yes, that might be the strength of it. My organization is rather overt. By comparison,
like me.
at least.
Yes. Yeah, like me, they've developed the ability to put on 1,000 faces at once.
Zacharias exhales, you think? It's a raspy sound.
I would talk to the two leaders at home to go ahead and return and find out what's happened to the rest.
Yes, we need a Dessiter. He sort of thinks, I'm almost tempted to try to lure these devils out. If we, for instance, stayed at the manor, they would easily be able to find us and probably try to attack us.
Unfortunately, the manor may also have problems with the Inquisition.
Yes, Theodora kind of ruined the manor for us, didn't she?
Yes. We would have to have some we need some overt way just for the devils to realise we were there. Or realise we're anywhere.
Well, we are outside of the protection of the island right now.
Scrying will eventually occur.
Thorn will eventually scry us, indeed.
Same reason I do not wish to stay in my organisation too long.
Yes, well. Then again, Theodore has been to the island. It should be well known to Thorn that the island certainly is the headquarters. I would assume that the devils are gonna get there sooner or later, especially if we start moving most of the key personnel to the island.
Well, they'll stay at sea for a while, which will be safe and probably a low priority target for Thorn, as he knows that from sea they can hardly do a lot.
I wonder how much
Crew on a boat are hardly very useful in a war.
I wonder how much resources Thorn has at the moment and how much he's squandering trying to take us out.
I have a feeling he at least had a lot of resources, though based on the summons he did, he expended quite a lot on that, even that just first raid.
Yes, so we did
It is
kill.
no cheap thing to summon that potency of devil, that number.
Indeed. And we did kill a lot of the sisters. Theodora got away, he shrugs. And we have in the past known that many of the knots have been destroyed as well.
We were likely one of his few remainders.
And the most powerful, I would think.
Well,
Despite perhaps the
any
fire
that were more
axe.
powerful than us would be fallen already.
Oh, well, the fire axe remains, for instance.
He's unfortunately, I'd hardly call him a knot. He is a single soldier.
But brilliant and powerful.
You know that the fire axe especially also has his appointed basically lieutenants, who are sort of unofficially part of the knot.
Yeah, like the troll guy and the frost giant.
The frost giant.
They are not truly bound by Asmodeus.
We still need to get out of this contract somehow. He sort of taps his leg with his finger. Where is Deserter when you need him?
I am very tempted to just try dragging him out of whatever plane he's in.
He must know by now what has happened. I do not know why he dallies like this. Nevertheless,
it's possible he's doing something, but the question is to what side.
indeed, we don't know actually where his loyalties lie.
For all we know, he may be very much inclined to act similar to that dragon, acting subtly. In his case, though, on both sides.
Perhaps. We don't know. I have a feeling that he will have some explaining to do when he returns to us.
In one sense, for example, part of me does think if he did work for both sides, that could be a reason Fawn so quickly knew where we were.